I'm Lisa from bowtie.com, and if you're watching this video, I'm hoping it's because you want to learn how to tie a bow tie. If you have a bow tie, it has two ends that look like this. I have them different colors to make the teaching part easier. I've taught hundreds of people to tie a bow tie, and I've taught them, initially I tell them two really important things. It is exactly like tying a shoe, and absolutely nothing like tying a necktie. So take everything you know about tying a necktie and throw that away and think shoe, not tie. The other thing I tell people is that you have to fold at the wide spot in the bow. So where the loop of the lace of a shoe folds back on itself, right here, is equal to right here on a bow tie. So when you're starting to tie a bow tie, another thing I suggest to my new bow tie wearers is to make the band section longer than you need it. If it's too short, it's very difficult to figure out exactly where it is you're making a wrong turn. So make the band longer than you need it, and now I'm going to teach you how to tie your bow tie. Lifting up my collar and putting the bow around my neck, and if you can see the two bulbs, there's a couple of inches between the bulb and my neck. So I'm going to make my left side slightly longer than the right side because I tie left over right. So I'm going to start just like I'm tying a shoe, just that first step of tying the shoe, the half knot, pulling it snug. Remember, we're tying a shoe and not a tie, so I'm tying across. I'm not tying down. Many people are tempted to tie down. Resist the temptation. Trust me, tie across. Now I'm going to take, this is the one that was on the left, now it's coming over the top. I'm going to take the one that's hanging underneath, which had been on the right. I'm going to fold that at the wide spot. Now it's really tempting to fold it where it's narrow because it feels sort of like it's perforated there. Resist that temptation, fold wide. And this is the step when you're tying your shoe where the bunny goes around the tree. Now the common error I see people make here is they try to go this way around the tree. Come to the far side of the loop that you made. The bunny goes around the tree and then pushes through the hole and makes a second loop. Now another place where people have trouble, the other place where I see people get caught, is when they make the loop and they have the bunny go around the tree, they have a really hard time finding the path where the bunny's going to go through to make the loop that comes out over here. And I'm going to show you one of the best tricks for finding that route that the second loop comes through. You have a loop side here and a tail side here on the one that's folded. If you fold them together and pinch, you can see the hole where that other bunny is going to pass through. I'm going to fold this piece at the wide spot. You could also just push it through with your thumb, whatever works better for you. The thing to do is make sure that you're not pushing this end through. You want to be making a loop that's going to come out on this side of the bow. So now I'm going to push with my thumb or folding it first, either way is okay. I'm going to push that through the hole that was made by pulling the tail and the loop together and pinching in front. Now I have two loops. I'm going to pull on the two loops just like I would on my shoe. And then you kind of have to adjust it a little bit. I like to use my index fingers, put them in the two loops, and pull where there's resistance. Where there isn't resistance, if I pull, you can see I'm going to untie the bow tie. So I want to pull where there's resistance to tighten the bow. And that just tightens the knot. And then I like to do this to give it a little more shape. And then you put your collar down and you have tied your very own bow tie. And then to untie it, simple as a shoe. Oh, I know, one more thing. If you've ever had a bow tie that was pre-tied or one that was a clip-on, what you had was actually probably was a folded piece of fabric with something wrapped around the center. A real bow for a bow tie should have a loop with a tail behind it and a tail with a loop behind it. When you're ready to take it off, you can pull on the two tails, and there goes your bow. Have fun. And please visit my website, bowtie.com, the next time you need a bow tie. Thanks. Bye.